There are many international job seekers out there spending months, even sometimes years, sending out applications with little or no response. This can be frustrating, discouraging, and for many, it feels like their dream of working abroad is just slipping further away. Now, what if I told you there are real platforms in Finland that connect you directly with employers and sometimes even with relocation support and visa sponsorship opportunities? Today, I'll be walking you through two of the most powerful platforms and show you how you can use them to increase your chances of landing a job in Finland. Hey guys, welcome again to the channel. If you're new here, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Let's get right into the video. Now, this is the truth. Breaking into a job market in another country is never easy. Now, many international candidates face the same obstacles yearly, every month, every day: language barriers, lack of local experience, and uncertainty about which job listings are genuine. This is why choosing the right platforms matters. Now, Finland has two key players that stand out. The first one is StaffPoint. Now, StaffPoint is one of the largest recruitment agencies in Finland. Then the second one is Duunitori. Now, Duunitori is Finland's leading job search platform. I'm going to break them down step by step. Now, for StaffPoint is a recruitment agency that works directly with employers in Finland. Now, they don't just list jobs. They match candidates to positions in industries like hospitality and tourism, nursing and healthcare, logistics and warehouse roles, especially warehouse roles, IT and technical fields. Now, what makes StaffPoint interesting is that they often work with companies that actively hire international candidates. Now, some of these roles come with relocation support, such as help with moving, accommodation arrangements, and sometimes even visa assistance. This depends if you are either moving from an European country to Finland or from another country that is not in the EU to Finland. Again, it varies and it depends on the type of job and position you are going for. For example, in the hospitality industry, hotels and restaurants in Finland sometimes face skill shortages. So they kind of open their doors to international workers, but this is sometimes, okay? Now, the same goes for healthcare, where nurses and caregivers are highly in demand, but you have to be aware that the language barrier is still there. So if you are an international candidate, StaffPoint can be a real pathway for you to entering the Finnish job market. Up next, I'm going to be talking about Duunitori. Now, this is more like Finland's version of Indeed or LinkedIn Jobs. Now, it is one of the largest job boards in Finland with thousands of active listings across almost every industry. This is what makes Duunitori powerful. So it aggregates jobs from different companies all across Finland. You can also filter jobs based on English speaking positions, which is perfect if you are not fluent in Finnish yet. Now, many of these roles listed are full-time, long-term jobs, not just temporary gigs. Now, while not all of the roles here come with sponsorship or relocation support, industries like IT, engineering, healthcare, and specialized technical roles are the ones most likely to attract international candidates. Now, here is something to keep in mind. Companies that hire through Duunitori and are open to international talent usually state it clearly in the description. So always look out for words like relocation support open or visa sponsorship available. It is very, 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 very few. There are few of them that have these opportunities, but you have to always keep an eye, turn on the notification bells from the official website. Now, I have a quick question for you. If you had the chance to work in Finland, which industry would you want to apply for first? Would it be IT, healthcare, hospitality, or logistics? Drop your answers in the comments. I would love to see which fields most of you are aiming for. Now, I know that applying for jobs abroad can still feel overwhelming. Fixing your CV, writing the right cover letter, or even figuring out whether you are qualified enough. Now, that is why I'm opening up a new membership community right here on this channel. In fact, it is already open and actively running. So as an early member, you'll get priority access to opportunities I find before I share them publicly. So you also get one-on-one CV review and feedback to make sure your CV aligns with the jobs you are applying for. Okay, I'll also be having a direct Q&A sessions and also a direct live for members alone, where I'll have time to answer your personal doubts about job applications, relocation, and sponsorship, even for study abroad opportunities as well. So since this is just starting out, joining now means that you get more personalized guidance, so personal guidance and attention. Then later, when the community grows, if this sounds useful, check the membership option below this video. Okay, just click on join to join the membership. All right, now how do you actually apply using these platforms? For StaffPoint, you have to go directly to their website. I'm going to be dropping the official links to this website in the description. Do well to check that. Also, do well to, do your due diligence to make more research. Okay. Now, StaffPoint has an official platform. You have to go there, create a candidate profile like a normal job platform, right? Upload your CV, apply for open roles. Now, when it comes to applying for job, you keep applying not just to one, but to as many as you can. Sometimes recruiters might even reach out to you if your profile matches with what they are searching for. Now, for Duunitori, it is as simple as you searching for jobs. You just have to filter by the language or the field and applying directly through the job posting. Some roles redirect you straight to the employer's application portal. So, my tip would always be, if you're applying for any job abroad, always tailor your CV and your cover letter to match the job description. So before you submit, this is one of the benefits that my members would always get. Now, before you submit to any job, go to the job description, check what is there, ensure that it aligns with whatever is written in your cover letter and in your CV. Okay, in Finland, employers want to see that you've carefully read the role, the requirements, and not just sending them a generic CV. Now, to wrap this up, guys, finding a job in Finland as an international candidate or an international student is absolutely possible. It just requires a strategy, and not just in Finland, even in Portugal, Germany, everywhere you find yourself. Now, specifically for Finland, platforms like StaffPoint and Duunitori, like I said, gives you direct access to real employers, and then it focuses on industries with the highest demand, like in healthcare, IT, logistics, and hospitality, for the best chance of sponsorship or relocation support. So if you want that extra edge, don't forget again to check out the membership option. It could be the difference between sending hundreds of applications or finally landing the right opportunity. So guys, that is it for today. If you found this video helpful, give it a like, share this with someone who is also job hunting abroad, and hit subscribe for more updates on international opportunities. Thank you much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.